So Magic Castle, I honestly do not look at the lineups until I look at it with you, which is fun. So let's see who is holding down the fort this week at the Magic Castle in Hollywood. Close-up gallery, we got Reed Newsbaum, Boris Wilde, David Corsero, and Boris Wilde. Wow. Boris Wilde is playing double time because he's also doing Friday lunch as well. There we go. Very cool. Holds about 30 people over there in the close-up gallery, so that's good to know. Parlor Prestidigitation, Rachel Wax, and Yarden Shaliv. So they are the ones over there, about 60 people over there in the Parlor of Prestidigitation. You can see the times for those two lovely people there. Rachel's pulling in the early shows, and Yarden is taking care of the late shows. Palace of Mystery, wow, Aussie win. That is a great spot for him in the Palace over there. He's holding it down all week. You can see the different times that you can catch him over there. Aussie Win brings the heat when he visits the Magic Castle, so I'm sure it's going to be an amazing week this week over there. In the library bar, Steve Wastel. He's holding down the fort over there. Thank you, Eric, for the thumbs up on tonight's show. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. In the Peller Theater, we got Shimshi and John George. John George over there as well. Alrighty. Some pros over there in the Pillar Theater. House Magicians, these are the two guys I tell you about each and every week. Nick and Mike, they are the guys that stroll through the venue, and they're the ones that are sharing magic with people when they least expect it. And the Parlor Kid Shows, Saturday and Sunday. Penny Wiggins, also known as Psychic Tanya, back in the day with the good old Amazing Jonathan. So there we go. That is what's going down this week in the Magic Castle. All right. Welcome. As a friendly reminder again, my friends, the wins are not happening. I would appreciate it if people stop typing in the word win in the comments. This is exactly, I'm trying not to get pissed off, but this is exactly why I'm not doing giveaways anymore. It's because for the last 2 weeks, I've asked people not to do it. And I'm not blaming you if you're coming back for the first time. But in today's post that I made promoting the show, I never said to type in the word win. People did it. People getting on the show. I do not want to be known as Luke equals free shit. Like, I'm really getting tired of it. And I've been doing this now for over 5 years here, about 10 years total, doing a weekly show. And I don't like it that I've now got people thinking that it's automatically show up and get free stuff. That's not how this is going to work anymore. I'm really getting tired of that. And I'm a human being, and the more it happens, the more it really starts to eat at me. So I'm not blaming anyone out there that's typing it because you're used to doing it, but it's happened a lot when I've asked people not to do it. So you're just in the crosshairs of it, my friends, if you are doing that out there. So please respect that and understand that. I'm sure it's also going to be why our shows get less and less viewers, which is fine. But I just think that I've just kind of had it with people. It's not you watching right now, but people dropping in emails and stuff. It's just gotten to the point where people take advantage of me, and I'm just not going to have it anymore. I've just gotten really tired of it. So it's very frustrating as a whole. So again, I'm not upset at any of you directly, but the more I see the word win pop up, the more it does. It's kind of like poking a bear. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, I'm not it says no free giveaways here. Nowhere have I said we're doing any free giveaways. So I'm just trying to let people know that does personally bother me. It really does. So there you go. That is what's going on this week at the Magic Castle. Each and every week, we also have Rich Gilbert, who is promoting Taco Tuesday for our friends. I like this one. A little AI created image here. It's been a lot of controversy lately about people using AI for different things. We'll talk a little bit about that tonight. It's a funny image, though. You know, the classic where the lady has her legs pushing the cart across the stage, and now Rich has added a touch of tacos with that, which is kind of funny and cool. So I really enjoyed that one. So thank you, Rich, for sharing that. That's fun. Also, our friend Fenique posted this today. I thought it was pretty damn funny. This image here. Left-handed tacos are 50 cents each. Okay. Right-handed tacos are 2 for $1. So there you go. Obviously, they're both the same, but it's pretty fitting, I would say, for a Taco Tuesday for Magician show to talk about that in a funny way with the tacos. So there you go. It seems simple enough to just read the post. Yeah, I thought so too, Malik. I really did. And it just shows me that people really don't read what I have to say. They just want free shit. And that's why I'm getting more and more my wits in with it. Because people don't care about what I say. They just want to type in the word win. So, yeah. All right. So I wanted to go ahead and jump on into a little bit of the magic tonight as well. If you've been sleeping underneath a rock, this is also new, not brand new this week, but this just dropped last week. I believe it was last week. Sucker Punch Revolutions, the brand new poker chip set with a lot more stuff than the original Sucker Punch set. Now you've got the Sharpie through, which is pretty cool. You've got the chip in the bottle. You can do that. There's a little floating thing. You got a chip, a stack of chips. You can do some stuff with that as well. So yeah, there are lots and lots of things you can do with this now. So if you missed out on this, this is brand new to the Magic community. And the other reason I'm talking about it is because there's a lot of Magic where you buy like one trick and it might be like $45 and you get one thing. This is a whole kit of stuff. And honestly, it's insanely underpriced if you ask me. So Sucker Punch Revolutions, and I'll put the link in the chat if you are interested in that right there. All right. So that is new. That is new stuff. Right about there. All right. So that is cool. That is cool. I also found something else I thought was kind of cool for magicians. I don't know if there's like a trick in here somewhere or not. But this came across my feed a couple of days ago, and I saved it. I'm like, I don't know if this is good or not, because magicians are already kind of known for wearing cheesy kind of stuff sometimes, and I don't know if this is cheesy or not. But this is pretty cool. It is a watch that you wear that's like a roulette wheel. So it's not like a magic thing, but a lot of magicians do things with like a casino theme. Obviously, I live in Las Vegas. But yeah, there's a lot of creative people that watch these shows. So maybe there's someone out there that's creative enough to figure out a way to use this as a magician. And it's just kind of a cool novelty kind of thing too to wear. And so maybe some people will actually enjoy that as well. So there you go. I found that out in the interwebs. It's from a company called OBLVLO, Oblavo watches. So it's kind of a cool thing, and it's neat that the wheel actually spins like an actual roulette wheel. It's just kind of cool, right? That's kind of neat. Ryan Garber says, "Hey, my Sucker Punch just came in today, Luke. Love what I see so far. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, Ryan was one of our big winners last week, or he was the big winner. Picked up $100 store credit, and I believe Sucker Punch was one of the things he purchased with that store credit. This is very, very cool. Yeah. Sad to see Dolly Parton pass. Not magic related, but a very fine entertainment. Yeah, I was definitely going to mention it as well. You know, in the entertainment space, there are giants. You know, people remember people like Elvis, Michael Jackson. I would certainly say that Dolly Parton is one of those people on the Mount Rushmore of giants in the entertainment industry. And it's always very, very hard and sad to see people that you've grown up seeing as idols and just larger than life figures pass away. And Dolly Parton was certainly a generational icon and a huge hit to the entertainment world as a whole. I know she was even trying to do a Vegas thing coming up here soon, but obviously her health hasn't been the best. She's been kind of like keeping that quiet. But today she officially crossed over to the other side. So very sad news in the entertainment world for sure. We're all thinking about all the family and friends that are part of that world, you know, of Dolly Parton for sure. So yeah, it's very hard to. As we get older, that stuff happens more and more. I think that's one of the really shitty parts about getting older is that you know that sucks. So yeah. All right. And Frankie says, yeah, when the gambling addiction hits hard, yeah, you wear that watch. Yeah, you wear that watch. That's what you do. Yeah. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Perry. Hope you're doing well out there, my friend in North Carolina. Mr. Stephen Perry in the house tonight. Greetings to you, sir. Always a pleasure to see you. Hope you are doing well. Alrighty. Good stuff. All right. So there is a new trick that just dropped. I think it was yesterday, actually, not today, because today's Tuesday. How we doing, Doug James? I see you in the chat. How we doing, sir? Ryan also says, I did, and I got a lot of coin stuff. So he used that store credit to get some coin stuff as well. Very good. Very good. This dropped yesterday, and this is really neat. You know, a lot of people have always loved the idea of doing like a card sword. Thank you, Ellis, by the way, for the thumbs up on tonight's show. Thank you so much for the thumbs up out there. Card sword routine is kind of a dated thing now. You know, I don't think any way that you can, thank you, Lawrence, for the thumbs up, to try to make a sword feel right in a routine. Like, how do you just take this random thing and have it just feel like a normal prop? It just seems out of place. So Taylor Hughes, a very smart guy based out of Los Angeles, has now taken that classic concept and applied it to something that a lot more people can recognize. And there's also some added benefits to this as well that I'm going to tell you about on the other side of this. If you haven't seen the trailer for this yet, the other nice thing about this is it is something that you can travel with and carry with you. And yeah, you can't really do that with some of those swords, especially if you're not checking luggage. So anyway, check it out. This is called Skycatch, and here you go.
Hi, I'm Taylor Hughes, a professional magician from Los Angeles, California. And one of the tricks that I've always loved is the classic card sword effect. I remember seeing a magician throw the cards in the air and stab the one someone was thinking of. Are you kidding me? That's so stinking cool. There's just one problem with it. The sword. I don't know if you've ever tried to fly with a sword, but if you thought TSA was angry about your little bottle of shampoo, you haven't seen anything. Once the sword is from the TSA frisk wore off, I went back to my workshop and I came up with something I'm truly excited about. We replaced the medieval prop with something everyone has seen. One of those trash picker-upper grabbers. You know, the one your grandma uses to get the remote she dropped behind the couch? That thing. Now, for the first time ever, you can perform the card sword with a prop everyone has seen, and the best part of all, you can actually have the card signed in front of the audience. That's right. No prep, no preloading, just sign a card on stage, throw the cards in the air, grab it, and immediately hand it back to your spectator. And I'm going to teach you my entire routine. This has not just been my closer over the last couple of years, it's also been a great running gag throughout the show. Lots of comedy, lots of interaction, lots of opportunities to improvise. When I came to the team at Vanishing Ink with this idea, they took my original prop and they turned it into something that's truly fantastic. It packs small, it plays big, and you have the confidence to know it's going to work when you need it.
And the love of my life surprised me with this thing. Do you mind? It's like one of those Disneyland trash grabbers. And I said to her, I said, babe, why? And she said, I've decided we've reached the age we don't need to be bending over to pick stuff up anymore. Yeah. Take some of the magic with you. Okay, tonight what we're gonna do. You gotta bend over now. Uh-oh. Three! Throw the cards! I got one card, but it's not just any card. It's Brian's! Seven of Spades! Thank you so much!
Come on, that's cool. Like, I also thought it was really, really funny in the video. You caught a little glimpse of it where he actually dropped the prop, went backstage and grabbed another one to pick up the one he dropped. Very, very clever stuff. And thank you, Casey, for the thumbs up on tonight's show, by the way. Thank you so much. Using this as like a running thing through the show to grab props from people or just use it for other stuff and then go into it at the end, I think is very, very smart. Kind of like a callback throughout the show. And then you actually use it as a prop to do something magical, which is cool. A couple things about it that are really nice. I don't know if you caught it in the video, but one important thing is that the card can actually be signed in front of the audience. You know, sometimes you might be able to do that, but you didn't have to go and, set some stuff up, preload something. Thank you, by the way, California Magic Club, for the love on tonight's show. That would be Mr. John Gardner. Thank you, John, for the love out there. A couple other things you have to think about. There is no palming involved with this one, which is very, very cool. No palming that you have to do. And no difficult sleight of hand either. So those are a couple things. And the other important thing is you can actually travel with this much, much easier and safer than a card sword. So you're going to get the prop, you're going to get all the stuff, and of course, as mentioned in the video too, Taylor's routines, and kind of get all the bits and see how he presents this and has this play for his audiences. And as Doug says here, very cool prop, lots of opportunity for comedy with that one. That's the thing, yeah, lots of built-in comedy already. It's kind of a funny looking prop to begin with. You can use it in a lot of different ways, but having it act as a card sort, I think is freaking brilliant at the end of the day. So I like it. This may not be for everybody. I get that. Not every trick is, but I can definitely see the value in this myself. And talk about pack small, play big. Yeah, kind of a cool thing. And by the way, Malik, thank you, by the way, for the thumbs up out there. Thank you so much. All right, so the link is in the chat. If that one looks good to you, we do have them in stock and ready to ship over to you with Skycatch by Taylor Hughes. So there you go. All right. How we doing out there, Steve Timken? Nice to see you out there, as I mentioned earlier. Also, welcome to Doug James, Ellis Cohen. And we have Jake Rober in the house. Jake, I've been meaning to drop you a text. I got some stuff for you. I don't know if you're back in town yet, but you told me if I order, don't ship, give it to me. So let me know when you're in town, and we will figure out a way to make that happen. Because I feel bad just having your stuff here. But nice to see you out there, Mr. Jake. And as a reminder, again, my friends, we are not doing free giveaways again tonight. I'm starting to do those less and less now for various reasons. But I just we're not doing any free giveaways tonight. But what we are going to be doing tonight for our friends with our giveaways is another fun special wheel. And this is what that wheel looks like. Let me just scoot this out of the way. That is from earlier. It's hiding our wheel. Okay, let me just go down here. And there it is. And we'll just move this right down here. Thank you, Jeffrey Allen, for the like on tonight's show. There we go. This wheel, which I did not mean to make bigger there. There we go. Is full of prizes. How we doing out there, Jason Bainey? How we doing? And hello to Michael Dawkin in the house. How we doing out there, sir? How we doing? So these prizes are all valued at different amounts tonight. There is one prize alone on this wheel worth $350. That's right, my friends. I don't know where it is at the moment. I think it's coming around. That is the Amore watch. This thing is a multifunctional watch that allows you to use it as a smoke watch, use it as a fireball shooter, and as a way to make things move and float. And that just came by. It's coming by the ticker right now. That's the Magician's Organizer. That's $100. $250 smoke watch. There's the Amore watch. That's $350. Got $100 store credit on there. Killer blank, $150. The jumbo Chinese triple coin set is a $200 coin set. Equalizer's $200. We got a $100 aux bender. So everything on here is over $100. Again, one of these things is $350. So if you want to enter, there's a couple different ways that you can do that to enter tonight's supporter giveaway, and I'll bring those up on the screen for you right about now. And there they are. Purchase raffle tickets. You can purchase raffle tickets. And keep in mind, those prizes, various prices, again, up to $350. You can enter for as little as $6. $6, and you could win something worth almost $400. Raffle tickets, link is in the chat for that. A $6 minimum super chat on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, a $6 minimum will get you one entry. And 600 stars over on our Facebook page will get you a single entry as well. Of course, the more entries you get, the more chances that you have to win tonight's big giveaway. And I'll put the link in the chat as well for the Facebook stars. If you're watching over on the FB, grab your FB stars here. And that is how we're going to do that. FB.com/stars. There you go, my friends. So we are going to continue to do our giveaways for our supporters. I'm going to continue to mix that up. Last week we did the wheel with various store credit amounts up to $400. So we're going to keep mixing things up there as we go forward. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight for the big giveaway coming up at the end of the show. And I will be doing a warm-up giveaway for those people here as well coming up shortly. So stay tuned for that too. Okay. So we do have some more magic news stuff to tell you about. This really grinded my gears. I saw this. This kind of grinded my gears a bit. I posted this in the All Things Magic group as well, and definitely a lot of people very disappointed to see something like this pop up. And this is just weird. And thank you, John Gardner, for the 1,000 stars. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, John Gardner. Thank you. The Guinness World Records, they do, it's kind of like a joke at this point, the kind of things they have people do to get in the world record book, the Guinness World Record book. Recently, they had a guy blindfolded with a table full of magic shit, and he just went from one trick to another and just did the tricks like back to back to back to back. This one is really stupid for multiple reasons. This is literally him doing the classic, make something move or flip over. But he's just bastardizing this over and over and over again to see if he can do it. If he can do it the most amount of times in a minute. And I do believe, if I'm reading the description correctly, down at the bottom it says 42. So that's just great. Isn't that just special right there? That's just the best, to see some idiot, take a pretty cool moment of magic and just pour it out and just make it look like a joke. So yeah, that's really interesting. That was really, really interesting. So yeah, I saw that, and the comments have not been very kind either. I'm gonna try to go back to that. I don't know why that just popped up here. That was weird. Ben Train's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Someone said me pretending like I didn't see the IT between his hands. You can't see that. Yeah, right here. It's just sad. It's just freaking sad what people do to get attention these days. As Jake says, and the sad part is he still probably doesn't even have a tight 15-minute spot he can do if called upon. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Thank you, Leo, for the thumbs up on tonight's show. Thank you very much. Thank you. That bullshit is bullshit. Yeah, it is. It really is. And, I could just be the Luke of the past and just only talk about fun, positive stuff, but this is bullshit. It really is. AJ, how we doing out there? Just out of curiosity, any thoughts on when Outside the Box with Thomas Bader will be coming out? I've been trying to get a hold of that for 6 months. I don't have it on my radar just yet, AJ. I would probably think, hopefully by the end of the year, because usually Thomas will debut stuff at Blackpool, which I think is where he debuted this. And then usually he'll wait a few months before he releases it to the mainstream market through a distributor. So my guess is by the end of the year, but don't hold me to that. It could be early 2027. So, but I do plan on carrying it at All Things Magic because I do like Thomas Bader's stuff. It is good stuff. Something else that I saw recently, last week I did some talking about reading the room as a magician, right? Just reading the room and realizing that sometimes the magic that we do, we might need to pivot and kind of change it for a different audience because they might be, for instance, I did some performing recently for the biggest AI conference in the world here in Las Vegas. So I was very careful about the type of magic I did with people's phones and technology. And I was very sensitive to that because I know that these people are very smart and hip to some of the things that we actually may do. Speaking of that, I also do something I think a lot of you might want to think about looking into, and that is I do watch some of these bigger mainstream videos that do get a lot of views on how people think magicians do what they do. There was a very popular podcast recently that basically tried to pick apart Oz Perlman and what he does, and I'm not gonna lie to you, they actually had like a amateur magician on there. And they were getting very close to some of the methods that we use. And I think knowledge is power for us as magicians. And I think if we don't look to see what people know, that's our mistake. I think we should always try to be 2 steps ahead of our audiences if they're starting to play catch up on certain things. Or if that knowledge and information is becoming more widespread, we should at least know what people know, not as a whole, but what people might be talking. Because Oz Perlman is hot stuff right now. So a lot of people are trying to pick apart how he does what he does. And I know a lot of us use some of the same tactics and techniques that he does. Maybe not as extreme as he does, but I think it's a mistake to pretend like that doesn't matter, because I think at the end of the day, we do need to read the room and realize that as information is more and more shareable and people know more and more stuff, that I think we should be more hip to what people are actually talking about and exposed to. No pun intended. So that's just something I think is important to talk about, other than just the tricks and the news. I think these type of things are just as important. As a performing magician, this is highly important to me in particular. So, speaking of which, speaking of reading the room, another example. This lady is not a magician. She actually was very excited to go to the Magic Castle. I'm not saying anything bad about the Magic Castle itself, but just hear her out. Again, this is a spectator. Yes, they're going to the Magic Castle for magic, but people are not going to the Magic Castle for magic like this. Let's take a listen.
Years ago, I got invited to the Magic Castle in Hollywood. Now, I don't know if it's still this way, but back then you couldn't just decide to go. You had to know somebody. My girlfriend got invited to a party, and I was her plus one. I thought, well, this should be fun. I like magic just as much as the next person. We get there. It's beautiful. They're serving hors d'oeuvres. Everybody's dressed up. People are mingling. I'm standing at the bar, minding my own business, when I make eye contact with this guy. He walks over and says, "Can I show you something?" I'm like, "Sure." Next thing I know, he's making cards disappear. A few minutes later, another magician. Then another one. I swear, every time I turned around, somebody wanted to show me a trick. Cards, coins, scarves. I got to the point where I'd catch somebody looking at me and I'd think, nope, and look the other way as fast as I could because I had learned my lesson. The second you made eye contact, they were headed right for you. By the end of the night, I wasn't even looking around anymore. I was just staring down at my drink. I kept waiting for somebody to pull a rabbit out of their back pocket. It was the funniest, weirdest night because it felt like every magician in Hollywood had decided I was going to be their audience. Now, the Magic Castle was very cool, but if you ever get invited, enjoy the food, look around, just don't make eye contact.
That's not good. That is not good. And I've seen some comments from some people saying, "Oh, what did she expect? She went to a magic venue." I got to disagree with that though, because this lady and her friends went to have a good time, and I'm not saying that the people there were ill-intentioned, but again, why do magicians have such a hard time reading the room? I just don't understand why. I mean, this lady felt awkward. She felt almost like she couldn't look around because she didn't want to be attacked by a magician, not physically, but like by vomiting magic. And that's one reason, honestly, I didn't go to Magic Live this year too, is because just hanging out with magicians, it's like it's a constant vomit of look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, here's this, here's this. And I don't understand why magicians as a whole can't seem to read the room and know that or see that some people just don't want to see their magic, and magicians included. I don't want to see everybody's magic, and I really feel bad for this lady, and it makes magic as a whole kind of look bad because it is an epic venue. I mean, now people are going to go if they've seen this, thinking, "Oh my God, like I need to just get in and get out or something." You know what I mean? Ryan Garber says, "Yikes!" That's the word that came to mind for sure. It's not that way now. It's frowned upon highly to perform for visitors except in certain areas. Well, that's good to hear. I am glad to hear that they've made it that way now then. That is good. When someone says to me every time I turn around, blah, 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 I tell them, well, then don't turn around. That's funny. So I think it's, even if they're not necessarily doing that so much here, I think as a whole, magicians, maybe we should try to read the room a little bit more about, if we're not hired for an event, if we're not there, as the magician, and some magicians even have the couth at another magician's show to be performing magic for other people, maybe in the waiting area or whatever. I just think definitely we need to realize that sometimes we just need to chill out and let people do their thing. And if they want to see something from us, then we will do something for them. And honestly, the other night I had a great chat with a friend. His name's Jason. He lives here in Vegas, Jason Ace. And Jason, I brought up the fact that even with magicians, I don't ever offer my opinions and my criticism of anything unless they ask for it. So the other night we were talking about something. He mentioned something. I said, "Hey, I have an idea for something, but would you like to hear my opinion or my idea?" And he said, yeah, sure. But I think a lot of magicians give criticism. They give their opinion when no one's asking for it too. So it's not just giving magic. It's also giving their thoughts, their criticism, their ideas when no one asked for it in the first place. I don't know what it is about us socially being weird about that, even with each other as magicians. So I think we could just try to be a little bit more sensitive to other people and what they're looking for from us. The standing rules now do not permit that. Oh, that's good to hear, Joe. Thanks for sharing that. Not an excuse, however, if Magi were socially well adjusted, they would not have gotten into magic. I mean, I agree, but the people that stick around magic, I feel like you got into it because you're that way, but that doesn't mean you have to stay that way at the end of the day, too. You know what I mean? So I saw that. I felt bad for that lady, to be honest with you, because, that just felt like a really weird situation to be in. And that's not what we're supposed to be representing as magicians. You know what I mean? Just like walk around, you need to ask before proceeding. You may be interrupting an important conversation. Amen to that, James. Amen to that. That's 99% of the work that I do here in Las Vegas for corporate events is strolling walk around stuff. And I am highly, highly sensitive that those people are not there for me. I'm highly aware of that. That's the word I'm looking for. That they're not there for me. I'm there for them. And we also need to realize as a whole that not everyone likes magic. It's no offense to you or me or any of us. Some people just aren't interested in it. Some people may have had a bad experience. Maybe some people just think it's not their thing. And I think when we try to push magic on people as well, push ourselves into situations, I just don't think it's a good look for us as a whole, because it makes people feel like they compare us to other art forms that aren't as respected at the end of the day. That's another reason why I really hate when people use magic to try to break the ice. Like, this is not a color changing knife, but it is something that could kind of look like one. Oh, excuse me, my friends. Did anyone lose this black knife? Oh, no. What about this white knife? Did anyone lose this white knife? And it's like, come on. And that's, I really like what James said about interrupting conversations, because in a strolling situation, that is what we do. And one of my little lines is actually tell people, oh, I'm actually hired to, my name's Luke, I'm actually hired to interrupt people. How am I doing? And I kind of make a joke of it, but I'm aware of it and I acknowledge it. And I actually do sometimes tell people, I apologize. I say, I'm so sorry if I interrupted you. But I am here tonight to share what I do with as many people as possible. And I basically give them the respect that they deserve before I can jump into their world. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Kitten says if she was there for a private party, I wonder if she was descended upon by the Magi's there trying to impress Jack. Yeah, could be. But she did mention standing by the bar, which makes me wonder. Amen. No tact. Jake. So there we go. Right. So yeah, those are just a few things I think about. Because the more and more that I make my living performing, the more sensitive I am to people that make that job harder. You know what I mean? And I think that's why now those things matter more and more to me, because it could affect the bottom dollar for me or the bottom line for me. So, yeah. Also wanted to share this. This is exciting news. I want to share this. Our friend Gino is on America's Got Talent, I think right now. They are live to tape. So this is live on the East Coast, I believe, right now. I think America's Got Talent's on right now. He is in the quarterfinals of America's Got Talent, and tonight is his night. So Gino will be back again tonight, and he is an All Things Magic friend and member, and he's also someone I've known for a minute. He climbed the ranks of the IBM Young Magicians world, the Lance Burton seminar, teen seminars, and all that stuff. And Gino has a big passion for magic. So it's nice to see someone on there sharing that love and passion with the world and the America's Got Talent audiences, which is really cool. So go, Gino, go. Go, Gino, go. All right. Cool. So those are a few things. I also want to share this with you, my friends. I thought this was neat. I just thought it was neat. That's the word I'll use. Just saw his set went really well. Oh, good. So it is already aired. I'll have to check it out after this. Thanks for the heads up, Rich. Glad to hear that it went good. I'm not here to point fingers at other people, but it's a shame that last week the Mind to Mind couple, James and I always forget her name. You have to forgive me. Mind to Mind, the husband-wife duo, didn't get the best reaction, and Simon buzzed them, really threw her off, and it was kind of hard to witness that. It's kind of hard to see that happening in real time. And so, yeah, it's nice to hear Magic getting a little bit more of a reception this week than last week. Yeah. So here we go. As a friendly reminder, my friends, there are no free giveaways tonight. So if you are typing in the word win, those wins will not be happening tonight. Just want to let you know. But we are doing our giveaways for our supporters with the raffle tickets, which I'll drop a link in the chat right now. We got raffle tickets. We got your super chats over on YouTube and the Facebook stars if you want to enter that. But we are not doing free giveaways tonight. Okay. All right. Jerry Andrus quote, "If I fail to fool you, I haven't done my job as a magician. If I make you feel foolish, I haven't done my job as a human being." True that. I like that one. It isn't exclusive to magicians. It's shocking how many entertainers don't know how to read the room or understand basic social cues. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it is shocking. It is shocking, right? Gino came to Abbott's as a young performer too. Oh, very cool. Okay, wasn't aware of that. Very nice. Very nice. Simon's out with back surgery, so Gino caught a break. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. I will say, I worked with America's Got Talent last year. If you didn't know, I was a magic consultant for Colin Cloud and his mastermind character on there. And Simon is a bit of a he's a tough cookie. We'll put it that way. He's a tough cookie for sure. Yeah, very, very much so. But I wanted to share something with you magic-wise. This is really cool. I've always loved the acrobatic knot that I believe was made popular by Daryl, the late, great Daryl. And I saw something today that made me smile, and I think some of you out there might actually really enjoy this. This is a version of the acrobatic knot with a tie, the necktie. So a very quick video to show you here. You can kind of get the idea right away. So you're wearing a tie. You go ahead and you drop a little knot in it right here, a little knot. There we go. And then you grab your other tie off the back of your case there, whatever. You grab that, and then you make the knot jump bop, 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 from one spot over to the other, just like that. Very nice moment. And of course, the coup de grace, the ending, the finale, the kicker is whenever you undo the knot now, that white spot is actually going to come off the knot, dun, 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 and right back on. So you can pull it off and put it back on. And then you can have the knot actually become fused with the tie. So now you have a white spot on the tie itself. And if you want to, you could throw that on and look sharp after that. So a very nice adaptation of the original acrobatic knot. And it is acknowledged in the ad copy that this is a thing here. So there we go. Hopping tie from MS Magic. Wasn't there a similar version with socks? I prefer the tie. Yeah, honestly, I really do like Jackie Yu a lot. That version you're talking about, Ken, was from Jackie Yu. The sock version I cannot get behind. I think that's ridiculous. I think it's who in their right mind wants to be playing with socks in front of an audience. I mean, maybe it depends on the audience that you're doing it for. I don't know, but that just seems like a yeah, no kind of thing for me personally. But this is neat. Using the ties, it's you still have something classy. You got their tie on, and you still get the same type of effect. So if you guys are interested in picking this up, we do have some of these in stock for you here. Hopping tie, right here. There you go. Hopping tie. So that's cool. The sock version, not so much. I won't lie to you, but this one, I think it's kind of cool. So there we go. The Woke Project, how we doing out there, sir? How's it going on a Tuesday night? Thanks for joining us for a Taco Tuesday for Magicians. Thank you so much for joining us here on Taco Tuesday for Magicians out there. Socks conjure up an icky image. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. The sock version, what are you saying? They charged by the foot. Hey-o! There we go. That's a good one. Alrighty. So those are a few things there. I'd like to go ahead and do a giveaway for our supporters, but I need to go ahead and start grabbing some of your names. I'm not going to make you sit here and wait. So let's jump into our throwback this week. Our throwback video each week features a magician. Thank you, Miss Gwen, for the thumbs up. Throwback videos each week feature magicians that I grew up watching or have been a huge fan of since I was a kid growing up in this magic world. And Yeah, this one is someone that we lost, I think, about a year ago. Wayne Dobson. Some of these people we feature, they're still with us, and we're lucky to have them. But this particular person, Wayne Dobson, is no longer here with us. So we're going to throw back to Wayne Dobson and showing you the power of digitation on stage and the power of presentation. The power of presentation with your magic. There you go. Little Wayne Dobson, my friends. Stay tuned because we will be right back. Here we go.
Of Mr. Wayne Dobson. Thank you very much indeed, and good evening. I'd like to start off by showing you all a trick. Well, actually, it's a trick about a trick, because many years ago I was in a theatre, and a gentleman did an amazing thing with a few cards. He counted them. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He took the 5 cards, and he threw away 1, 2. Now, to my amazement and everybody else's, he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Didn't matter how many times he threw away 2, he always had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this part of the trick, I was as baffled as you were, and I too forgot to applaud. So I thought, I'm only kidding. I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could walk on here this evening with these 5 cards and throw away 2 and still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then again, I thought you must have seen the trick where you take 5 and you throw away 2 and you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's the use of me standing here with these 5 cards, throwing away 2, and still having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And what would be good is to take the 5 cards and throw away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and be left with 1, 2, rather than throw away 1, 2 and be left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just not the same, see? Thank you very much. I need somebody with a £10 note, the gentleman on the end there. Have you got a £10 note, sir? And somebody with a coin, the gentleman there. Have you got a coin? Yes, would you step this way? Wonderful. Yes, we can just follow those people. Yes, and around the back. Round of applause for these 2 wonderful sports, please. Thank you. Thank you. Over here, please. Come here. Just have a bit of news for you. They're actually erecting a statue of Arthur Scargill in Trafalgar Square. And that way, the pigeons can speak for all of us. And if, good, here they are. Another round of applause for these 2 wonderful sports. Thank you very much indeed. Great to have you up here. I'm great to have you up here. You have a 10 pence piece and you have a coin, all right? Well, not a coin, a note. So I'd like you to take this pen and sign your name on the face of the £10 note. Now, the face is the opposite side from the back, all right? Just put your initials really big. Would you do that for me? Good. Can you keep moving because the lights will fade your trousers, all right? So to keep Marvellous. You signed your initials on there? That's brilliant. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a strange thing with your £10 note and your coin, all right? Would you just step on the trapdoor? Thanks. And this is the trick, all right? I will take your 10p and your £10, and what I will do is this. I'm going to take them and place them behind my back, and an amazing transaction does take place. Now, that means that they swap over. There you go. Thought you might. Now, honestly, is that yours? No. Is that yours? No. Well, that must be mine, then. Because what I'll do is... I'm only kidding. I'll show you something much better with your £10. Would you check and make sure that's still your £10? Would you check? Make sure? Still your £10. Yes, I will show you 2 things. Firstly, you want to pretend to tear it, but you don't really. Your face goes white and you pay attention. Secondly, you fold in half once, you fold in half twice, 3, 4, and 5 times. Once you've done that, you take that between your finger and thumb. Good. Also for the trick, we need this. Now, this is a handkerchief, and what I would do is take your £10 and place it up inside the handkerchief. In fact, when we do that, you can actually feel it. Can you feel it? Yes? Yes. Oh, you're feeling so nice. Squeezing it tight. It's all right, I'm only acting. And keep that... And if, keep it tight. Inside my pocket I have your coin, which is a 10 pence piece, is that right? Would you just, that's marvellous, good. Would you hold out your hand for me? No, the clean one. I was right the first time. And take the 10 p and close your fist around the coin, okay? Are you ready for this? Good. Keep that there. Marvellous. Now, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take this handkerchief and pull the corner away, and what happens is the £10 disappears. Gone, vanished. Impressed, eh? Good. Now, thank you. It's now travelling through the air invisibly. It will land in your hand and you will feel it. Did you feel it land in your hand? No. Have you ever felt? No. I would like you to turn your hand over and open the fingers of your hand very slowly. Would you do that for me? That's marvellous. First of all, take out the 10 pence piece with the aid of the other hand. Would you do that? That's good. Place it into your trouser pocket. Once you've done that, you then unfold the £10 note. Once you've unfolded the £10 note, you then hand it over to this gentleman here. You at this point will verify to the audience that it's your unfold the £10. £10. No, you're supposed to have the £10. That's the trick.
No, we haven't got it.
Sorry?
You
haven't got it?
No, we haven't got it.
He hasn't got it. Well, that's it then, isn't it? Hit him. You see, the trick has gone wrong. You might not think that it's gone wrong, but I know that it's gone wrong. What's it done? Gone wrong. I'm sorry? What did you say? Gone wrong. Oh, come over here. Unfortunately, I'm not moving in the right place. Was that you?
Uh-huh.
And you're okay?
Yes.
Nothing wrong?
No.
Good. What's your name again?
Deirdre.
Is it no all good? You don't mind?
No.
Good. Can you... Just sit over there.
Okay, I'm sorry. No.
Good. Can you hear that? Yes. Oh, will you come over here? Good. Now, what I'm going to do...
It's gone wrong.
I know it's gone wrong. I'm going to sort it out now. Because what I'm going to do... Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm just talking to him about the trick going wrong.
You can't do it.
I can't do it. Go on, then. Okay, well, I've got something for you.
Ooh.
It's in my pocket. Can I see it? No, it's for him, right? I'll something for you in a moment. This is a magic wand. Now, this would take the one. This magic wand is very special because it makes things bigger. Can I try it? No, it's for him, right? I'll something for you in a moment. What I have for you is made of leather. Now, it's actually a wallet. Now, this wallet is rather strange in design. It's got a zip all the way around. Don't undo the zip, but would you agree there's no way inside there apart from the zip? Just check. Good. Real leather smell? Good. Now, what I'm going to do is take the magic wand and go over here.
I like you.
I like you as well. I think you're nice. But I'm not a funny fella.
I am.
Hey, let's stay here. I will take this and give this 2 taps. One hot, one cold. One hot, one cold. Good. Take the wand. Oh, look.
I did it.
All right, you get that on yourself. Come over this way, my friend. That's marvellous. I will take that from you. And I'm going to take this wallet and unzip it. And when I unzip it, inside here is, in fact, something else. Inside here is, in fact, an envelope. You will notice this envelope is actually sealed all the way around. Check and make sure. Have a look at that. Make sure that's okay. Good. I will take this.
Leather.
I know it's leather. It's made in India by a Hindu.
What's a Hindu?
I don't know. It lays eggs. Yes, you're right. I will take this and tear it.
You're strong.
I know. Can I do it? Yes. Take it. I'd like you to take it. And I'd like you to tear it right the way across the top. Tear it across the top. Have a look inside. If there's something inside there, that's good. Just reach inside and take it out. Would you do that for me? It is, in fact, it's a £10 note.
Thank God.
I know, but the question is, if you recall this £10 note that was inside this sealed envelope, that was inside the zippered wallet, that was inside your hand all of the time, is that your name on there? It is. Yes, it must be your £10 note. Thank you very much indeed. Go that way. And thank you. Okay. Thank you very much indeed. Good night.
Well,
Man, oh man, oh man, I miss that dude. Man, oh man, oh man. Even though he wasn't himself before he passed, because of all the physical ailments that he had, he was still funny. He still had the sense of humor. And I'm so glad that we have footage like that to remember Wayne Dobson at his best, He found a way to take a routine a lot of us would just do and made it into something amazing. So, yeah, love to watch stuff like that. It's such a great lesson in presentation for the type of magic that we do out there. So, you took the words out of my mouth right there. Ken, samesies. That was something to watch. Yeah, Wayne was the best. Yeah, and very young Wayne Dobson in that too. That's very true. Yeah, Mark Schaefer, how we doing, sir? That was a very fun act, right? Very, very fun act for sure. Oh, Mark Schaefer's here. Cool. Mark Schaefer's theme song is there. There we go. I want to let you guys know, since Mark's here, actually, I haven't done our mention of Audience Wonderland yet tonight. Audience Wonderland, home of the best new devices for magicians, our secret weapons to destroy our audiences. And my friends, I'm not going to lie to you, I have been destroying my audiences with this lately. This has been such an amazing device to use. The Lumen Vantage is the new thing that was just debuted at Magic Live, and it is unbelievably awesome. This, as you can see kind of in the picture of the box here, it is a Sharpie marker that has a secret peek screen and not one but 2 buttons to where you can control different actions with the Lumen Impra app. You can actually have it switch back and forth from the text recognition and the actual writing. You can have it send things to different integrations, to different apps. You can have it clear your canvas, all this cool stuff. You can also pull information from other things like Inject or Goo or Wikipedia, Wikitest, and all these things. It's crazy. And the things that I've been doing with this have been just fucking awesome. That's all I'm going to say. So this is great if you guys are looking for a really cool device. You don't have to, you don't have to hide it. You know, I don't have mine here in front of me, but I have plenty of Sharpies because I keep mine in the nice box that it came in. This is all you would have, and you're able to get all this secret information with just a Sharpie in your hand. You're not having to hide anything, palm anything, get anything in and out of play. You just have your Sharpie that does write, by the way. The Vantage does write, which is great and very easy to refill the ink when you need to do that and charge it. Very quick way to charge it too. So I love this a lot. So that is a new thing from them, along with the Oxford, a brand new. I wouldn't call this a device. This is like a system that's built into an Oxford dictionary, and the impression area is built into the actual book, the dictionary. You also receive a Bic impression pen, which is a new pen that they released recently, and you get the Vantage as well. This one is also on pre-order. These start shipping at the end of September, I should mention. The Oxford and the Vantage start shipping at the end of September. I've also been destroying my audiences using this, the Lumen Mini, an incredible device that allows you to have information that they write down secretly get to you. And it does include that beautiful gel pen as well, which is great. Here's a look at the little area there. So that is something I've been using a lot as well. And for some of those bigger kind of audiences that I like to use, not a stage version, but when I do like Parlor, more of like a group setting, I love using my clipboard as well from Audience Wonderland. This is a look at that. Kind of, there you go. The clipboard. And it's not very big at all. You can kind of get an idea of the size of the pen with that there as well. So yeah, these things are awesome. Awesome things to use along with their Lumen Impra app. And they have more stuff coming soon. And you could also use their Lumen Prisms to peek information. You got the Duo, which is another way to peek information, and their Spectra. You've also got the Sharpies that you can use to have people write information with that you know what they're writing down. You got those things. As I mentioned, the Bic Pen. You also have the Apex Remote, an incredibly cool device from Mark Lemon. Lets you do some really cool things as well. And all the goodness here. So this is great. I love their stuff. Mark Schaefer is one of the best in the business. Their customer service is amazing, and they really do take care of you. So check out AudienceWonderland.com. There's a password to get in. It's a password we should all know as magicians. So can't say enough great things about Audience Wonderland.
Well, thank you very much.
Hit the wrong button. That's what I was going for. That's what I was going for. Thomas Bradley in the house says, "Hey everyone, long time no see. Luke, always a treat to be here. Hey, and nice to see you out there, Thomas. Hope you've been well." Thomas is planning on going. I'm going to attend the TAOM in Houston. I was going to talk about TAOM, so that's good that you're going to be there. That is good. Very good, very good. All right. We have a clipboard for a raffle tonight. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I bought the Mini V2. What do you think of this versus the Lumen small clipboard? I opted for the Mini. Your thoughts? Yeah, so as I mentioned before, when I'm doing like bigger groups, I'll use the clipboard. I'll show you guys the size difference. What is Mark Schaefer talking about? We have a clipboard for the raffle. What are you talking about, Mark? What are you talking about? I'll be right back, guys. I want to grab my stuff to show you the size. And I'm actually still mic'd, so you can still hear me here. I keep all my Audience Wonderland stuff in a very safe and secure spot because I had a little hiccup one time where I actually thought that I lost my clipboard. And it's a funny little story that I shared with Mark. I'll share it with you too, actually. Just something to look out for in your own world if you have one of these devices. So I keep all of my Lumen stuff together, all of my Audience Wonderland stuff together. And the funny thing is, the clipboard, which is what it is here, I've actually gone ahead and taken some Caesars Entertainment letterhead and placed it here for me because I do perform a lot at Caesars Palace. So this is what I use here on the pad, or the clipboard, I should say, is the paper. And then this is the Mini. Mark says, tonight someone wins one. What? Holy shit. Dude, are you serious? You do not have to do that. You know you do not have to do that, Mark. Come on, man. Are you serious? Hold on. Let's see what Mark has to say. So, Mr. Dawkin, I wanted to show you the size difference here. Mark Schaefer strikes again. Is this really happening? Are you kidding me? And this is when I stopped knowing what to say. when epic stuff like this happens. Mark makes Tuesdays Mo better. I know I don't. Oh, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Show the love for Mark in the chat, friends. Come on. If we really are doing a giveaway for one of these tonight, Mark needs to feel the love out there for sure. So be sure to thank him up and down the chat, please, if that is something we're actually going to do tonight. And actually something, Mark, I haven't shared with you. So a couple things. Let me get this kind of lined up. So I'm going to go in this order. So Michael Dawkins was asking about the differences. So this is the writing area for this. This is the writing. Oh man, this is keyed out. That sucks. Which is funny because I was going to show this to Mark Schaefer. Gosh, man, I'm all thrown off now. This is annoying. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I wanted to share this with Mark because I don't even know if Mark these. I found these for my Mini. Actually, I found these for my Mini, and it's not going to show up here. Actually, let me grab the other ones I found too. Dun, dun, dun. And here we go. Yes, and yes, here we go. Okay, I'll show you this stuff because I'm not just someone that talks about this stuff, I actually use it. And oh, it must be Mark Schaefer. All right. So we're gonna pull this here. Just wipe off my camera here. All right. So what I was trying to show you before, because I was getting keyed out, is this. Hold on, where's my iPhone? Always lost. Here it is. Okay. Let me just get rid of that real quick. That was someone getting raffle tickets. Let me just put that on. Do not disturb. There we go. All right, cool. So you can see I use these things a lot. So Mark Schaefer, actually, I use these now. I found these on Amazon. These are like small little size that fits in here perfect. And I like these because they have lines on them. They have lines on them. Because sometimes when you write, I draw the line myself, but people end up drawing or writing like everywhere. So I found these little guys, and I've been using these with my Mini, which is great. So I did want to show Michael Dawkins the difference in size here from a kind of like an overhead view. So if I'm working more like strolling, walk around smaller groups, you can see this is perfect just to hand to someone. But if I'm doing something for like a larger group of people and I want to write down different pieces of information here, this will obviously show up better than this for a larger group. So if I'm doing something where I'm like having different numbers named and I want to have like a bigger area for them to see the numbers, I'll use the clipboard. I'll use the clipboard for that. And if I use the smaller group, maybe just for a word and just something smaller, I'll have something like that for that. So yeah, these are the pads that I found here, and then I also have I found these as well. These I think are just like little 3M notes, if I'm not mistaken, because these are the ones that come with it, which are great. Don't get me wrong, but I do like the fact that these have lines on them, which is really cool. So I have been using that with my Mini. It's my little Mini there. So that is that. And then this is the Vantage I was telling you guys about. This is what it looks like here. Just turn it on. You can kind of get an idea of the actual screen here. It should say ready. Yep, look how easy that is to read. You can adjust the brightness of this as well, which is really, really cool. So yeah, this is amazing. These are the buttons I was telling you about. This will clear us out. And then if I want to check out my last peak, I don't think that it's still in the system here. I don't think I had anything queued up in there. You can switch back and forth, but yeah, this is great. Yeah, that's what the Vantage looks like. So yeah, when you're just using it like this to write, you know, no one can see a damn thing, right? But then whenever you want to turn it around here, you get your little peak, and now you are like James Bond in the coolest way ever. So that is cool. So there we go. The little story I was going to tell you real quick that I actually share with Mark, because I was sweating my ass off one night because I did a gig and I took the clipboard with me, and I have the clipboard always on the inside of my jacket pocket. And I came home and I know damn well that I put the thing with my other Lumen stuff, my other Audience Wonderland stuff. But that night, this thing, you can see it's very easy to keep an eye on it this way, but when it's this way, it's harder to see. So what happened was, in the box where I keep my Audience Wonderland stuff, I usually have it like this so I can see it, but it was like this. So it was literally on the inside of the box, on the edge. And when I went in to grab it, I'm like, okay, I must have left it in my jacket. Go in my jacket. I'm like, oh God. I go in my car. I'm like, oh my God. I go in my bag. I'm like, oh no. I go back through my jacket. I go through every pocket. I go through every pocket, every pocket, every pocket. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. And then like, I'd given up. I thought I lost this thing. But I take damn good care of these things. So I'm like, there's no damn way I left that at my gig. There's no way. And then when I went in the box the next time to grab this, there it was. I was so freaked out. Oh my God, I was so freaked out. Because I know damn well I'm not leaving this kind of stuff at a gig. There's no way. I'm always checking. I'm always... Whew, that was crazy. Your last peak was Dice. Hold on. Are you hacking me? Is Mark Schaefer hacking me? Hold on, let me look. Mark Schaefer's hacking me. You're hacking me. He's in my system because it is Dice. That's freaking crazy. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Oh my God. And the other nice thing about the Vantage, I'm getting way off topic, but who cares? Your phone can be turned off. Not like, excuse me, it can be locked. And you can still be getting information and using this to communicate with your phone. Even if the phone is locked and the screen is black, you can still get information that people are writing down. You can still use this. It's insane. Yeah, so. All right. Mark is a tech with, yes. So I guess, friends, what we're doing is we are doing a giveaway for one of these then. Thank you to Mark Schaefer. Thank you, Brian Jackson, for the 600 stars. So here's the scoop. And I never, ever, ever know these things are coming until they come. So we are doing is it the clipboard that we're doing? Is that what you said? Let's see. I agree with you. Mini can be pocketed and travels easier. Clipboard has more surface area to write. The audience to show it right. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Tonight is the night. Tonight we have a clipboard. So it's the clipboard that we're doing. No way. And the winner gets Pro Club 2. Holy shit. That's like another $300 prize. Oh my God. Holy crap. Whoa. That is crazy. Wow. So here's the scoop, friends. The clipboard is almost $1,400. This is up for grabs now for you guys, along with our giveaway that we're doing. We have a wheel with prizes on it. Wow. Thank you, Steve Tipkin, for the 600 stars. So here is the link in the chat for the raffle tickets. There is the link in the chat for that. You can enter this for as little as $6 tonight. You could also do Super Chat for $6 or 600 stars on Facebook. So that is going to be up for grabs for our big giveaway at the end of the night. This and Pro Club as well. And Pro Club, again, is basically a $300, unless it went back up. it's a $300 price on top of it, because the Pro Club allows you to do all the integrations with all the different apps and different things. So, yeah, very, very, very kind of Mark to do this tonight. Wow. I see we've got Brian Jackson with some stars, John Gardner with stars, Steve Timken with stars, Stephen Perry with some stars. So everyone that did stars, I'll be getting all your things together here very, very soon. That's the holiest crap in the history of holy crap. It is, Malik. It really is. And the really crazy part is every time Mark does this, and he doesn't know because he doesn't live near me. And every time he does this is when I'm going through like funk, when I'm already like kind of in a funk, and he always does this at like the times when I could use some bright light around me. So it's just funny how he always manages to do things like this when I'm not at my best, even though I'm trying to bring you a fun show. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. So it's crazy how that always seems to happen. All right. So yeah, that is up for grabs along with our prize wheel tonight. And our prize wheel has stuff on here. The highest ticket price thing on here is $350. We have the Amore watch is something on here. Everything else is between $100 and $250, along with that $350 prop as well. So lots of stuff on this wheel, which the winner will also get to spin. And there's also a $100 store credit for us on there too. So that was the plan tonight, was to do that for people. But now that Mark's here, we just upped the ante quite a bit. So wow. So yes, thank you to Mark Schaefer for blessing us and our community with such amazing things, such amazing kindness, generosity. Wow. So get in there, guys. You have time to enter. Yeah. Wow. When this stuff happens, I literally don't know what to do next. So let me put all my Audience Wonderland stuff back. So I'm not about to misplace anything. This stuff's important. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And yes, I will drop you the link that I got these, Mark. You can't see this because it's again keyed out. So there we go. And Stephen Perry says, let's add an additional $100 of custom decks. Holy moly. So tonight is just getting better and better and better with the kindness and generosity. Thank you to Stephen Perry as well. He is the guy that is known for his amazing, I wouldn't say gaffed decks, because gaffed is when you like make special things that move and whatever. He is the craftsman of things like invisible decks, belly strippers, like all these decks that you're familiar with, those classic decks, but he does them better than anyone else. That's what he does. He does them better than anyone else. Yes. So yeah, that is amazing stuff. Man, I just don't know what to say. I never ever know what to say. Thanks to everyone who comes here weekly. I feel blessed to have met many of you, and I really want to be a good steward of magic and bring joy randomly. Well, damn, you're definitely the conduit to that, Mark Schaefer. You're definitely yeah. Wow. All right, so I have a lot of people I need to add here, so we're gonna have to do that. Oh wow. Whew. All right, so I'm gonna have to run another video. Do I have anything else queued up? I wasn't. I know what I'll play. I'll play this. I'm gonna play a video for my new friend. No, I said this last week. My friend's new show in Las Vegas, Keelan Laser, has a brand new show, and here is what it looks like.
Let's pull some layers back of your new favorite show, Hacked by Keelan Laser. Let's go. When you head to Mandalay Bay, head to 40 Deuces and you will immediately see the screen Hacked. Once you walk in, it is such an experience, I kid you not. I'm not going to give too many spoilers away, but between the use of technology, interactive AI, and just one of the best magicians that I know, it's tip top. You have to go see it. Also, if you're an 80s, 90s kid, you'll definitely appreciate a lot of the references. And for the non-alcoholics, they had non-alcoholic drinks, and look at this little robot dog. I had such a blast, and even this amazing woman led us to something so interactive that was so neat. You guys will super enjoy. Super congrats, Keelan and Angela. Such a great show. Everybody come check it out at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas and get hacked.
That's right, friends. Keelan Laser bringing some amazing sold-out shows to Las Vegas. His show he had the other night, sold out. He is crushing it over there. Has some other information to share about him. I'll pass along your way in just a moment. I'm grabbing a couple more names on the entries here for tonight, along with Paul Goddard. We got Timothy Ambrose looking for a win tonight as well. Timothy Ambrose, good luck to you on tonight's show on the big giveaway that we're doing tonight. We got Christopher Walk. Christopher out there, congratulations to you on joining us on such an epic night. Christopher Walk, there we go. Got you added up on tonight's giveaways as well, along with Rich Gilbert. Rich Gilbert's really looking for that. He's picking up multiple entries out there for our giveaway, so give me just a moment while I add yours here as well. I'll take a little break from entering these names right now and jump over to the Keelan Laser other news that I had to share with you here. Here we go. This was really cool seeing Keelan joined by a Las Vegas reporter. She's like someone that goes around town, does different things. I hate the word influencer, so we'll just call her a reporter. Teaming up with Keelan. It's about a 20-minute video going behind the scenes of his show. Kind of talks about his story and all the things that have gone into to get where he is now. So I'm going to put a link in the chat here for that. I'm also going to add this video to our website in the blog section. So Keelan, so Hacked show behind the scenes. So that is cool. There we go. Put the link in the chat for that. So that is good. And super, oh man, I just put a huge link in the chat. That is stupid. I'm sorry. That is too big. I'm sorry. So yeah, that is amazing to see Keelan out there crushing it. And amazing, the branding, everything with this is just amazing. It's called Hacked. And the next ticket's coming up, I think this Friday is the next date, August 28th. Yep. So it is over at Mandalay Bay in the 40 Deuce. And he's going to be doing more and more shows as time goes on. Through the end of the year is what they have listed. So check out Hacked. Hacked.Vegas, I think is the website. Hacked.Vegas. Yeah. And you can get in to see that there. It's great stuff. Very retro. You got the nice throwback to the 80s and 90s and lots of great stuff like was mentioned in that video there. So love it, love it, love it. Super proud of Keelan. And I may have him on soon as a guest to talk a little bit more about what he is up to over there. But we're both pretty busy guys. So tonight I invited him on, but he was out doing some other stuff. So didn't work out tonight. All right, so let's see. A couple more entries here coming up. We got Black Bear Magic again, looking for a win. Let me go ahead and grab you here. You grab multiple entries again. So we'll put you down here and here. There we go, Black Bear Magic. Lou Enton looking for the win tonight. Let me get Lou Enton on here. All right, Lou Enton, there we go. You got your multiple entries. I'm adding those right now. Good luck to you, Lou. Also, Michael Knight coming in hot, looking for a win tonight on the big giveaway. Let's get Michael Knight on here. Michael Knight, there we go. I got your multiple entries heading your way right now. There we go. And I'll add the rest right down here. There we go. Yes, it is a big night for ATM. Thanks to Mark Schaefer. Thanks to Mark Schaefer. And James Schoonover. Hey, James. Nice to see your name popping up out there. There we go. James Schoonover. All right, let's get you out of here. You got multiple entries there. He definitely is looking for a win on tonight's show. So let me get you added up here multiple times. And there you go, sir. So let me go ahead and fulfill all these. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. we go, there we go, and there we go. All right, let's go ahead and mark these down as checked off. That way I know who I've added and who I haven't. There we go. Okay. All I see is some dang long. I know, that was stupid. Yeah. Here is a twist. Oh, God. Make Luke even more flustered. Whoever wins tonight, you get to pick a friend magician. If you don't know another magician who would benefit, find one, and they will win it. What? What the frick? You get to win and make someone's day. Only catch, you need to one day do something nice for a stranger. What in the heck? What? Holy crap. What? Oh my God. So basically, you win, and so does your friend. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap. Oh my God. Yes, 2 clipboards. Pick someone who really can benefit. Oh my God. Wow. Holy crap. Wow, 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 wow. I'm naming my firstborn son Mark Schaefer Roper. Oh my gosh, that is unfreaking believable. Wow. We'll ship this week, tomorrow, if you get me the info. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Damn. Whew. Oh my God. This is unfreaking believable. Looks like Malik is back in with some more entries. Let me get him added up real quick. Oh my God. This is just surreal. Oh my God. And Frankie, I did see Frankie's also offering up his Air 404. It's a, I believe it's something that uses your phone with like shortcuts, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it is using the shortcuts phone. And we're going to talk about that as well here in just a moment from the latest MUM. Also, Stacy Reynolds picking up a few entries as well. Oh my gosh. Highlight of my week. He does not know I do this. Yeah, no, I never know this is coming my way. Never, ever, ever, ever know. Brian Jackson dropping in a few more entries, or another entry there, a few more stars. I'll go ahead and get you added up. Brian on the giveaways again. Let me go ahead and add you here while I'm looking at it. Thank you, Brian. You are officially on there multiple times. I did see that you grabbed multiple entries there with the stars, and thank you for that. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, my gosh. This does not feel real. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. Oh, my God. And Rich Gilbert back in with some more entries. All right, I got to grab these too. Oh my gosh. Whew. Wow. I am, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. I have no words. No surprise, right? Wow. And Steve Timken here. Let me get you Steve. Steve's back again as well. More entries, more entries, more entries. Wow, this is insane. Wow. Go. Doing my best to keep up, everybody. I am. I'm doing my best. I know this is like holding up. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Eric Smith says, got my raffles. I just saw them. Eric, I'm adding you right now. Thank you for your entry tonight and good luck to you. There we go. There we go. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. All right. Gotcha, gotcha. Wow. Okay. And then, let's see, John Gardner coming in hot as well with the Facebook stars. Let me get John. Here we go. Thank you, John, for your support out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, Brian Jackson, I got you. Stephen Perry, I got you. Let me get you on here. I'll put you on there as Mr. Perry. There we go. Go. As Luke mentioned, I met him at Magic Life for dinner. You won't find a more kind, genuine soul. That is why I feel very good. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you. That's also, I think, Mark, why at the beginning of the show I was getting so bothered because I haven't done free giveaways the last couple weeks, and I've made sure to let people know that, but people keep trying to come my way, even though I make posts about not entering, that I'm not doing free giveaways. And I think sometimes I just feel like because I'm such a give, I don't like it when I feel like people are taking advantage of me. So I feel like, yeah, it's just, yeah. It's just been a weird couple weeks with people, I think. Yeah. At Magic Live, Mr. Dawkin remind me why I love this group. Yes. Dawkin, Mr. Dawkin is the man, right? Oh my gosh, this is insane. Steve Timpican, I just grabbed your stars as well. Thank you, Steve, for that. Thank you. Timken. We aren't here. Well, I think the problem is, I think a lot of people are here for the free giveaways. And that's why, even when I tell people in a post, no giveaways, people still, instead of even reading it, they just type win. Or if I make another post, not even to do with the show, they type in the word win. It hurts at the end of the day. I know you do not want to be Mr. Giveaway. Same here today, Phil. But well, it is appreciated very, very much, Mark. Very, very much. Yeah. Yeah. No one's going to say something else, but I'll hold my tongue. I think it's also been hard because recently we've also had customers basically trying to steal from us. And so I just think I'm in a weird headspace with people trying to take advantage of kindness, mistaking kindness for weakness. I think it's just kind of got me in a weird place. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you are here just for the giveaways, I think you're missing the value of this group. And that's how I feel too, Mark. Oh my God, what did I just do? I just killed my shot. What did I do? That was weird. I would watch weekly even if there were no prizes whatsoever, free or not. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you, say that. I'm here for the acceptance and also the news, not going to lie. These moments. Yeah, these moments are awesome. These moments are really, really awesome, for sure. I can't lie. Yeah. All right, so let me hush up and pay attention. Small price to pay for a strong community. A couple tickets a week to ensure Luke always has a problem. Oh, well, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, I do my best for sure. I really do. All right, so that and that and that. So, oh my gosh. So, real quick, I was going to mention a couple other quick little things before we do the big giveaway for the night, because we're already over time, top of the hour. So I have never been here for the free magic. I'm here for support for Luna. Oh, well, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate the send, Mr. Bradley. Thank you. Let me read this. Jake says, as one of the lucky ones who's been able to get to know you and call you a close friend, forget those people who not only won't ever know love like you do, but also won't ever be near the human you are, bro. You're doing a lot, and you're doing fucking great. Ah, well, thanks, Jake. That means a lot. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. I will openly share a very trusted person who I trust and really like is stealing a product he knows we are coming out with and releasing it in October. So instead of being mad, I surrender to it and just pay goodness forward. Better for my mindset. Yeah, I respect that. Sometimes it's easier to say it than do it, but I know that you live that, Mark. So I'm sorry to hear you're having to deal with that too. And for what it's worth, I was talking directly one-on-one with Stan Allen the other night about some of the stuff we talked about. And so hopefully that won't be continuing in person at Magic Live anymore for you. Yeah. All right. A couple quick things before we wrap up with the big giveaway tonight, my friends. There is a convention coming up. I think this is next week, if I'm not mistaken, in Houston. This is the TAOM convention, the 4th through the 7th. Some people may not know about it. It's Labor Day weekend, which I think is next week, isn't it? And this has an amazing lineup of people, including John Bannon. You got Eric DeCamp, Stuart Kopp, Caesar, I missed over there, Armando Lucero, Mike Pachota from the Castle, Magic Castle, Rangel Boys, Shaken David, Chip Romero, Jamie Salinas, Paul Vigil, Jeff Williams, and John Chirac and Mary Lynn. So stacked lineup over there. If you're in the Texas area, I know Texas is big, spread out. Houston is the place to be. Also wanted to remind you of this convention as well, and I also want to say we do miss our friend Steve Zelke a lot. It's still very surreal to think he's not with us anymore. They are going to continue the convention at least for another year in Steve Z's honor. I forgot to mention this last week, so I'm going to mention it here. They are having the convention April 1st to the 3rd, and that's no joke, April 1st, April Fool's Day, in Collinsville, Illinois, with people like Chris Randall, Tom Frank, Jamie Masterson, Paul Vigil, Nick Lewin, Doug Kahn, Patrick Redford, Michael Kaminskis, and Keith Leff. So those are the people there. A $250 registration fee for that. GatewayMagicGathering@gmail.com is the email address to get in touch with them about that. And also Baskerville Productions is the place to check out the information you're looking at right now. It is in Collinsville at the Doubletree by Hilton. It's a great spot. Breakfast was fantastic. It was a great time. Great people are there. And I love the fact that they're going to continue this on for at least another year to pay homage to Steve Zelke. So I'm so thankful I was able to go this year, the last convention, and be part of it. I would have really been kicking myself for years to come if I had not gone. So I'm so glad I did. So they got some dealers. Here's the lineups. They got everything laid out for you. And it's very, very sad again about Steve Zelke's passing. Still haven't gone over that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still haven't gotten over it. So that is coming up next April. And as you know, that'll be here before you know it. It really will. Time flies these days, you know. John Carter will be at TAOM. I remember that from last week. Also, John Montes will also be at TAOM. Very cool. Armando Lucero, if you get a chance, if you get to see him do it, he held court in the bar. Oh, he's great. Armando Lucero is fantastic. He's great. And James is in Houston now. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Luke, for talking about that. Of course, you know, I felt bad. I forgot to mention it last week. Just my head's kind of been all over the place. But yeah, so definitely check that out, my friends. Gateway Close-Up Convention. I hope they find a way to keep it going. But I know they're trying to at least do it once more for Steve Zelke's legacy, right? Yeah. And Russell says the DC area Magic will also be September 4th to the 6th. I'm not familiar with that one, but if you guys are in the DC area, Look that up. DC area magic, September 4th through the 6th. There you go. All right. So magic everywhere. Here, and here tonight. Mr. Dawkins, I have a ticket for TAOM, so hopefully I feel good enough to go. Oh, I didn't know you weren't feeling well, Michael. I hope you feel better over there, sir. Hope you feel better. I wish you could come to Houston Loop to be a guest performer some year in the future. Yeah, I don't really pop up at conventions a whole lot these days. I usually am out performing. Last week alone, I had 6 performances booked here in Las Vegas. I was up and down the Strip. Bellagio, Palazzo, Caesar's Palace, the Paris Casino. I was back at Bellagio again. It's all over the place, and that's really where my heart is. Performing for magicians brings me zero joy. I enjoy sharing some of my magic ideas with magicians, but honestly, performing in front of magicians brings me zero joy. I really enjoy what I do for real people out in the real world. That's where my joy comes from. So honestly, I did the Gateway Convention more as a thing because Steve Zelke and Scott R. Smith are so connected to it. I wanted to do it for my friends. But truthfully, I'm not really the kind of person that's interested in performing or being, at conventions in that capacity. So, yeah. How we doing, Mark? Not Mark. Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. I was looking at Mark Schaefer's comment, and then I said Mark. I'm so late. You are late, Mike. Welcome. We need to get All Things Magic involved with TAOM next year. Yeah, I mean, we could find a way to make something happen. Yeah. Remember, the winner tonight needs to email Luke and give your name, address, and phone for you and your friend to choose. Remember, please choose someone who will really use it and benefit from it. That's right. Galactic Nerdcat. Hey, you're still live. Rough night. Just got here. Raffle tickets and all. Welcome. Sorry you've had a rough night, but nice to have you here. Scott says it was great having you there. Thanks again. You got it, Scott. Yeah, it was definitely more of a thing I did for you guys. Because I love you. It's true. So, yeah. But I'm really not looking to do more conventions. For those that are just joining us, by the way, this is an epic night. I want to fill you in real quick. This show has gone long tonight because of Mark Schaefer. To put it bluntly. In a good way. So I was talking up the Audience Wonderland products like their clipboard and their mini and the brand new Vantage. And Mark Schaefer pops up and goes, hey, talking about the clipboard, let's do a giveaway for a clipboard. The clipboards, the Lumen clipboards from Audience Wonderland retail for almost $1,400. So I was already out of words from that. I was a loss of words from that. Then Mark Schaefer decides to really mess with me and really steal the words out of my mouth. Because then he says, you know what, Luke? I want you to also have the winner pick a friend, a magic friend, to have another clipboard sent to. So my friends, this is not just one clipboard. This is 2. You can do the math. Look at that times 2. And Mark also mentioned to at least one of those winners, they're also going to get the Pro Club for the Lumen Impra app, which is another $300. That's crazy. And again, they get to choose the person that they gift another clipboard to, which is incredibly kind. And as I mentioned earlier, number one, I have no idea Mark's going to do these things. And number 2, he seems to do these things when the universe is funky around me and things aren't 100% great. The timing is always so weird when Mark does this. I'm not going to say I needed this because I'm never asking for stuff. But if there was a day for Mark to do this, to bring good energy and good vibes and good positivity, it's today. Certainly today. Yeah. So yeah. So as a quick update, here is the link for the raffle tickets. You can enter tonight. Grab the raffle tickets now. You can also do a super chat of $6. That'll get you in, and our Facebook stars, a 600 stars minimum for that too. I'm humbled by stuff like this. That is the word. I am humbled by generosity and kindness like this. And Mr. Stephen Perry donated also a $100 set of his custom handcrafted decks of cards, which are amazing. So you're going to get that too. And we have a wheel as well with prizes that we were going to spin too. So, yeah, it's just crazy. So, John Carter has some entries on here. Let me add your entries real quick, John. And thank you guys for sticking around. I know tonight's show is overtime. We are officially in overtime. So thank you for sticking around tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. John Carter, you were officially added to the giveaway tonight. So good luck to you. I know it's a big giveaway tonight. So fingers crossed for you. Alex Flippin, how we doing there, Alex? I got you covered as well. You got multiple entries. So give me a moment to add those multiple entries in right now. All right. Alex Flippin, there we go. All right, all right, all right. Who's that? Who is that? It's the mystery hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Poke. Thank you. And thank you. All right. Tonight's eats. Poke. Poke from the White Bay. All right. Luke, Mike Hankins, help me before. Please add him. Use my stars for him. I owe him. Be sure to add. Okay. Copy that. We will do. We will do. We will do. Very kind of you, Mark Schaefer. Very kind of you. Adding him right now. Adding him right now, sir. Here you go. As you wish. As you wish. Shit. I can gift someone something. Buy more. Yes. If you're the winner, you get to give one of these clipboards to a friend. You get one to you and to your friend, your magic friend, your magic friend. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me make sure I got Alex, by the way. Okay, I got those entries because I'm very distracted. Alex. I got half your entries here. Oh, I got him. Okay, just want to make sure. I am being very delicate with these details tonight. I'm being very detailed with these details. I'm being very microscopic with every entry. I'm making sure everybody and anyone that is entered is on this giveaway, my friends. I'm doing it for sure. Also, do want to give a shout out to Frankie Valle. Our friend Frankie is published in the latest edition of the MUM magazine, Magic Magazine. It is the magazine that goes out to SAM members, and he has I wouldn't call it an app, but it's like a shortcut that allows you to do the classic princess card trick on a phone. So I haven't seen it because it's literally just came out today in the MUM magazine. So I'm not exactly sure how he is teaching it in the magazine. But if you are a MUM subscriber, if you do read MUM, be sure to have a look at that. It's probably in their text section. I know Bruce Calver, who's a friend of ours here at All Things Magic, he writes in that section. So very cool that he has something published in the MUM magazine. It just came out. The September edition is what it's in. For some reason, that came out today. So yeah, have a look at that. Have a look at that. Yes, it is a poke ball. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. All right. Wifey's like, yeah, I'm not in the mood to cook tonight. Yeah, she does everything and anything, around the house. Everything and anything, cooking. If I'm doing live, she's like, what do you need? Anything for that? She takes care of everything that's not in front of me here when I'm doing this stuff. And outside of this, she's just, I call her Jamazing. That's what you all need. You need a Jamazing partner. I know Mark Schaefer, you have one of those amazing partners. Mike Hankins, you have an amazing partner. A lot of you out there have amazing partners. I've had a chance to meet Steve Zelke's amazing now widow. Beautiful, beautiful partnership there. So yeah, she is amazing for sure. She's definitely not just someone that does stuff around the house, though. She owns her own business, and shout out to her as well. She just got herself featured in Nordstrom's. Nordstrom, the big chain of stores, she's now part of Nordstrom as well. So, yeah, she is just everything that you would hope for in a partner, for sure. So, yeah. All right. Mark's wife is his hero for sure. I feel that. Yeah. Yep. So, all righty, friends. FYI, if I win the grand prize, I will double my gift to $200 next week. Well, that's very kind of you, Mr. Perry. Thank you. All right. And Mr. Mike, thank you for the like on tonight's show. Thank you. John Carter, looks like you just dropped in a few more entries as well there, John Carter. Here we go. Let me get you here. John Carter, thank you for the support out there, and good luck in the giveaways tonight. Oops, let me just enter this here and here. Got to get one more, and there we go. John Carter, you are all set, my friend. Good luck to you on our giveaways. All right. Let's see. Nordstrom's got into no. She has her jewelry in Nordstrom's now. She has her jewelry in Nordstrom's. That's right. So she's a jewelry designer, and she now has her jewelry in Nordstrom's, which is crazy cool and very surreal if you think about it too. This is great. Very cool. So, yeah. Mike says, yes, I do. My surgery is on September 22nd. Excuse me, 2nd, not 22nd. And I am terrified. I cannot tell you how supportive my wife has been keeping me calm. Yep. People are there through thick and thin. You know, that's when it matters the most, right? Yep. They get more than my cooking. Yes, that's right. They get your jewelry. Your amazing jewelry. With an amazing message behind it. That's right. Yes. All right, everybody. I am tallying up a couple more names real quick, and then we will do this big, massive, incredible giveaway that we've got going on tonight. I still don't know what to say about all this. This is insane. Like, when these things happen, I feel like, am I, like, going to wake up in just a moment? Because this is all just like a crazy dream. This is crazy. Yeah, because I think I gave you all I had with everything else. Let me just... Got that and that. Yep. These are all the things. Yes. Okay. I think we're all good. ATM needs an ATJ night. All things jewelry. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Mr. Bradley says, got to go. Thanks for a great experience as always. Bye. Everyone, take care, Mr. Bradley. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for dropping by. Can I get a link to your jewelry? I'll drop a link in the chat right now for the fam out there. If you guys are looking to grab some stuff for the holidays, for your wifeys out there, here it is. Check it out. It's not going to break the bank either, which is the best part for you. There you go, Rejected Hearts Club right there. Link in the chat right there, Rejected Hearts Club. Yeah. Got beautiful stuff. Like, I love the bracelets. I actually really like these a lot. These are really nice. They look great on her for sure. These type of, oh, I love these. These are beautiful. I'm on the wrong browser. Hold on a second. Yeah, I really like these a lot. It's probably one of my favorite things that she's made. These are beautiful things here. Yeah. Different colors for these, different sizes, obviously. Magnetic clasps. Necklaces. You got different necklaces. These are kind of like the thing that she's known for the most, I would say, because her brand is all about hearts, giving back the story of the three hearts, the heart that was broken, and then the heart that they give back to you as well, which is kind of a nice thing out there. Here's the whole story. Got the whole story about this, so it is cool. It's very cool what she does. Single-hearted, Got different colors for these two. Yeah. I never get the story right. It's the heart that was broken, and then the heart that we give back to you. What's the one in the middle? What is the one in the middle? But anyway, so yeah, she has earrings, she has rings, she has all the stuff. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. So, yeah, and she'll keep me in line real quick. She'll be like, "How do you not know that?" But yeah. All right. I know you guys are waiting patiently for the big giveaway, so I'm going to do one last refresh back here for the raffle tickets, and we'll jump on in. Yes, Cubanito. I'm waiting. What is the third thing in the? Here it is. That's what it is. The one that was rejected. Duh, with the name. The heart you gave away, or that was, broken. The heart that was rejected, and the heart that we give back to you. That's what it was. Yeah. I always forget that second one. Yeah. I always forget that one. Ah, all right. I guess you're rocking that goodness. All right, everybody. I'm also still out of whack. My brain is not functioning 100% right now because I'm still in shock of everything we're doing right now. So I'm clearly not all here, as you can guess, as well. All right, everybody. So thank you again to Mark Schaefer for making this amazing tonight. Thank you. All right, so one more heads up. This is how this is going down tonight. Tonight we are throwing down a Lumen clipboard as a giveaway. And when I mean throw down, I mean carefully place it down because these are very delicate. We are gifting one of these courtesy of Mark Schaefer. Mark is gifting not just a Lumen clipboard to you, but also to one of your friends, which is unbelievably amazing. We've never done this before. Mark has never done this before, I should say. And this is something epic. You're also going to receive the Lumen Pro Club, which is another $300 on top of that, which allows you to use some of the extra functionality where the writing, the impressions can go to third-party integrations, transfer that info to different apps. They could talk to each other. You can also have it sync up to watches and all kinds of crazy stuff. And also the offline text recognition, which I think is one of the most badass things that kind of gets overlooked because of all the other cool stuff that the Lumen stuff does. Their offline text recognition means that you could be using one of their products and not being connected to service, and their AI text recognition will still take what's written and convert it into what it is. Like their text recognition works offline, which is sick. So, yeah, very, very cool. So, that's what's good tonight. All of this, which is crazy. Also, $100 of very cool decks from Stephen Perry, who was the very kind gentleman that worked with me on Spectra and some of the cards that you get with that. And our best Stam invisible decks, which we need to restock, actually. We're out of those for good reason, because they are the best on the market. People can try, but they can't do better than the best Stam invisible decks, I tell you. And yeah, that's right. The URL schemes are also offline as well. That's right. Yes, sir. Yep. Forgot about that, too. Yep. Yes, sir. All right. So all this goodness, I don't know why I just clicked that. That's not what I meant to do. And 404 from Frankie, that's right. People are going to be able to use that new version of the Princess card trick on their phone, courtesy of Mr. Frankie as well, which is great. And we have a wheel as well with some prizes on it, which we are also going to spin up for this person too. So this is going to be a crazy... and the wifey says, want me to throw in a $50 R8C gift card. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Or should she do it? Should we do the Rejected Hearts Club gift card as well? Hook somebody up with a gift card so they can grab some jewelry for a loved one? We could do that too. That'd be kind of a fun extra thing to do. All right. Yes. All right. So we'll do that as well. All right. We're getting the love from here and 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 from here. And from you watching and being part of what we do. which is very cool as well. All right, so this is going to be crazy, 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 crazy. All right, so okay. It's like Christmas in August, right? It is like Christmas in August. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah. Mark says, "Heck yeah, her stuff is so good." It is. It really is. Yeah. Yep. My wifey's in Nordstrom. What can I say? You know, she's just in Nordstrom. All right. So I think we are now at the time. I'm going to refresh this one last time, and then we're going to do it. Thanks for your patience, everybody. This has turned into one of those unique shows where I don't know a lot of times what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. So let's go. So we are all caught up on the raffles. So thank you, everybody that's entered that. You are golden. Let me just double check our stars. I think I was caught up to Steve Timke. Yep, I got Steve. Very good, very good. And I got Brian Jackson on there and John Gardner on there. Okie dokie. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all the names. Let's see. Okay, so I need to come to this and grab all these. Grab all these names. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Gotta make sure I get them all. Because there are a lot. There are a lot. Okay. Okay. There's an empty space. Let me get rid of that. Give me one sec. We're almost there. We're almost there, friends. Thank you again for your patience. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is nuts. All right, so I'm going to grab all the names. And I'm going to come to this wheel, not this one, not this one, this one. Okay, give me a sec. Got to let that load just a second. Do, 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 do. Thought I had another wheel with tons of names on it. Must be, is it this one? All right, dun dun dun. Come on. There it is. That's our winner from last week, Ryan Garber, our big winner from last week. These are all the people that entered last week, but they are now gone because these are all the people from this week. There we go. Every single person that entered tonight, every single person, however many entries you got, they're all here. They are all here on this wheel tonight. Okay. So again, friends, this is not just for one Lumen clipboard. This is for two. One for you, and you get the Pro Club with Lumen Impra, their app. And you also get a gift for your friend, your magic friend, of a clipboard as well, a Lumen clipboard as well. So this has never happened before, and this is crazy. This is crazy. So this is going to be one for the books for sure. So here we go. Let me just shuffle this up a little bit, and here we go. All right. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. We got the Lumen goodness. We got the Stephen Perry decks. We've got a $50 gift card to RXC, a protected hard slope. We got the 404 from Frankie Valle. And a spin from us on top of it. And it looks like it's going to an Eric Smith. Eric Smith out there. You are the epic winner tonight, Eric.
Congratulations!
All right, Eric Smith, surrounded closely by Keith Wojo and Tim Miller out there. So let's see if Eric Smith is still watching. I know that obviously they were here earlier. This has been a very long show tonight. And there they are with a big old wow in the chat. A big old
winner,
wow.
Chicken dinner.
There we go to Eric. He says, oh, wait, I have no magic friends. Well, I guess we'll have to hold on to that other clipboard for now. If there are no magic friends, that's okay. We'll let Mark figure that out somehow. But at least you're honest about it, you know? At least you're honest about it. Yeah. So Eric, you are going to win the clipboard. You are going to win the Lumen Impra Pro Club. You're also going to win the $100 of decks from Stephen Perry. And you're also going to win a $50 gift card to Rejected Hearts Club and the Frankie Valle Air 404, the phone version of the Princess card trick. So there you go. All right. So that is incredibly cool stuff tonight. So yeah, everyone's saying Eric is their best friend. I wonder why. There's another one. I could be your best friend. So if it's just the one pad, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? That is one way to do it for sure. So and maybe Mark will just hold on to the other clipboard for now, and we can do that maybe in another time or something. So yeah, we're gonna hold off on all that for now, and we'll figure that out because Mark says if you don't, let Luke know. So we'll be in touch. Eric, speaking of that, info@allthingsmagic.com. If there's really no one else, we will figure out how to make all this work out for you there. So Eric, please do email us, info@allthingsmagic.com. And we'll get all this situated for you, along with getting your info over to Mark Schaefer, and so you can get your epic Lumen clipboard. Like, this is crazy cool. You're going to love this so much. So much. So congratulations to you again.
Congratulations!
And Eric, the winning's not done just yet, because we also had something up our own sleeve that we were going to do tonight. And I guess I should still do it. I really can't compete with Mark Schaefer and his gifts, but I also did have this queued up as well. This was our own prize wheel with prizes. The most expensive product on here was $350. So I want to hold true to what I was going to offer up, and that is one of these prizes. We've got a smoke watch worth $250. The Amore watch worth $350, a $100 store credit, Killer Blank, a $200 jumbo coin set, a Spirit Bell, an Equalizer, $250, a Leviosa deck in any color you want, an Oxbender 2. We've got the Electric Touch Plus. We've got a Magician's Organizer. All these things worth more than just a couple dollars. So we are also going to do this for you as well, Eric. And if you've purchased any of these from us at All Things Magic, we'll substitute the prize if you already own one of these for something else. Okay? So we are going to also do this for you as well. So you're not done just yet. So we're going to shuffle this one up. Right here. What did Jake say? Because I see Mark's comment. My third born will be Eric Smith Rober. Touche. I see what you're doing with it. All these comments now about being best friends with Eric. I love it. It's funny. I love it. All right, Eric. So I'm going to shuffle this up one more time. Here's your bonus prize, I guess, for the night. There we go. Good luck, Eric. Good luck, good luck. Got all sorts of good stuff on this wheel for you. Let's see what you're going to get. Let's see. And it looks like you're going to grab a $100 store credit from us on top of everything else. Eric Smith Jr. Eric, you are also going to grab this from us right here, a $100 store credit, and that is the email to grab that as well. So we'll get all of that together for you. The Mark Schaefer stuff, the Stephen Perry stuff, all the other stuff, Frankie Valle, the stuff from Rejected Hearts Club, all those things with this one email address here, Eric Smith, right there, info@allthingsmagic.com. So that is your bonus prize from us right about there. So that is that.
Congratulations!
Good. Eric says this makes up for my roommate not having rent for the last 2 months. Oof, that does suck. Yeah. But definitely we'll well deserved tonight. Quite a win for you out there. It sounds like it was something you needed as well. So that's good. That is good. So what a crazy night it's been. Indeed, Leo. Indeed. So it has been one of those nights, one to never forget. And thank you. Very special thanks to Mark Schaefer from Audience Wonderland. You know, Mark is the owner of Audience Wonderland, but he's on top of that just an amazing person. And be sure to definitely check them out for all of your magic needs when it comes to the high-tech gear, those accessories that really allow you to not just do tricks for people, but true magic and miracles. This stuff that they have is the top of the line. You'll always feel confident using it. I know I do when I'm performing here in Las Vegas for sure. So yeah, this is the best of the best stuff when it comes to the impression devices, also the peak devices that are out there, and things like Vantage. This is so cool, so cool. So yeah, you know, we did start out the show. I was kind of in my feelings again about all the free giveaways that we do. Please keep in mind again that as someone that gives and gives and gives and gives to the community for not just like a couple months, but for years and years and years. I've been doing these type of giveaways for 5-6 years at least. Please know that at the end of the day, when Luke posts something or I do a show, unless it's saying to enter any type of free giveaways, please just know that when you come on and don't say hello to me or ask how I'm doing or check in, it hurts my feelings when all you do is log on and just start typing in win. Even on the posts that I make and other people make about Taco Tuesday, people are just making random comments saying the word win. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense, and it hurts my feelings at the end of the day. So please know that for sure. Okay. Yeah, that very much hurts my feelings when I see it. To you, it's just coming on and having fun. But when I get to be known, when people don't even respond to my post that I make outside of the word win, that's kind of just like a really hurtful thing. And that's why I've been pulling back on the giveaways, because it's just, I just feel like that's all people want from me is free stuff, you know? So I just wanted to end on that. Not taking away from the high of tonight, because it has been epic and all the giving and all the kindness has been amazing as well. But what Mark has done also should not be an expectation. It's not from me. I've seen people in the chat on previous shows posting sob stories, hoping Mark will notice them and give them something for free. I think that's not the way to do things either. So just know that the things that we do, whether it's me and all things magic or Mark, none of this has to be done. We do it because we want to, so it should never be expected. I think that's the best way I should sum all that up. And the stuff that Mark does for us, I'll tell him a lot of times, you do not have to do this. There have been times where he did want to do something and I actually told him no, because it just didn't feel right. But just know that at the end of the day, my heart is in the right place and I love what I do. But honestly, it's outside people around what I do that make me sometimes not want to do what I do. And that sucks, because I've been doing all this stuff for a very long time and I love it. But it's other people that make me not want to do it. If that makes sense. So hopefully that's not something that continues. Yeah. Just know I think the win thing became somewhat of a habit, just a thing to do when entering the chat. Not only to come here for. You're doing a lot of these streams. Appreciate your effort. Hey, I get that, Jason. I totally get it. But when I literally make posts about we're not doing free giveaways, please don't type win, and I didn't necessarily do that here, and I still see it. It's kind of like people see my name and they don't bother to read what I write. They just write win, and that's all. You know, that's when it starts to feel like people are just using me for free stuff. That's all. Nobody has to give away anything. Yeah. And again, for Mark, please never make Mark feel guilty. Please don't try to make him feel like he has to do something because you say something to try to make him feel bad for you. Like, don't do that either. That's not cool. Keep being awesome and creating the space for us. You, Mark, Steve, and everyone are appreciated. Well, thank you, Eric, for saying that. I appreciate it. Thank you. If every day you do a little bit more than what is expected of you, soon too much will be expected of you. Yeah. Yeah, and also happy birthday to Matthew Horowitz. I believe he turns 22 tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So everyone in the chat, send some quick love to Matthew Horowitz, 22 years old. Tomorrow is his birthday, and I wish I was turning 22 again. Yeah. So happy birthday, Matthew. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, my friend. Yeah. Enjoy the ride. Alrighty. So I'm now going to enjoy my poke and the rest of my night and try to still gather my thoughts and my emotions from Mark Schaefer making tonight as incredible as it was. And for you guys for joining us and being part of tonight as well. We don't have a show if you're not here, so thank you for being here as well. As Mark says, now go make someone else's day or tomorrow. It's powerful and can be done totally free. It's true. It is true. All right. Friends, that's what I got. And keep in mind, again, there will not be a Taco Tuesday show next Tuesday. I am booked and I'm performing downtown on the Las Vegas Strip for a corporate client, so I will not be here next Tuesday. Keep an eye on those emails to see when we will be live again. We do keep you updated there. Keep an eye on the All Things Magic group as well. But I will not be here next Tuesday for you because I am performing next week. And I'll definitely be using this. And this. And maybe this, depending on the groups. Yes, we'll see. So anyway, with that said, guys, have a great rest of your week. Congratulations again to this guy, Mr. Eric. Congratulations on our big winner tonight. What an epic show and an epic prize for you, Eric. I'm sure you're going to enjoy the heck out of that, my friend. So enjoy it. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest of the show. Here we go. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let me go ahead and close this up right about here. Here we go. There we go. All righty. Here we go. Good night. It was an epic show. I cannot deny that. Derek Rose. Good night, everyone. And congrats, Eric. And by the way, Derek, I did have you up on the giveaways. I saw you ask for them. 100%. Have a great gig. Hey, thank you, John Gardner. Hope to do some gigs your way. For sure. All right. Thank you for being here, Brian Jackson. All right. Tonight was crazy. Yes, a great win for Eric. Great win for Eric. Kingdom, great show, Luke. Always here for you in the community. Thank you for making Tuesday so cool. Have a great show. Thank you, Jake Rover. Thank you, buddy. Have a great week, Mr. Schoonover. Joe Berman. We'll get a couple more in here. Thank you, Luke. Always look forward to seeing you. Always nice to see you out there, Mr. Joe. And it was so nice to see you at Jake's place. That was such a fun night, even though you weren't there for very long. Yes, and congrats again to Eric. Thank you to Rich Gilbert. Thank you very much, my friend. Michael Knight says, I need a nap. Yep, you guys can rest up because this was epic as heck. Yes, it was. Yes. Much love, everybody. Yes, much love.
Thank you, and good night.